Coming out today. As we can see, it's not a good turnout, but whatever, we're here. Today we're basically just going to go over the 1 rep max requirements for each rep, and then we're also going to be having an opening competition, which is going to be max muscle ups, no weight class, straight body weight, right? So the max muscle ups under 2 minutes is going to get the first place prize. So we're going to go over that first before we get into everything else.
All right, you want me to explain it as you go?
So yeah, you can explain as you go. So you can just get the camera on him.
So the first step you want to do, make sure your elbows are fully locked out above the bar, and then you want to have in a dead hang position. That's going to be the first start. All right.
So we don't necessarily need the platform for this, but we are going to use the platform for the weighted muscle ups. So, like we just said, dead hang position, right?
All right, so both elbows must clear the bar as you get over, so no chicken wing. Got it? Knees must remain straight and no kipping. Got it? And back down. And that is a clean rep. So a no rep is chicken winging, the excessive of kipping the knees. What else? Not clearing the bar, of course, that's no rep. And that's it. So your goal is to get over the bar. No chicken winging of the arms, keep your legs locked, and that's a clean rep.
So just so we're clear, we'll demonstrate the no reps of, get like in the front. So the no reps would be, like he just said, chicken wing. I hate demonstrating this because it's not safe to do. Like that, right? Trying to go up and over the bar, 1 arm at a time. We saw a competition yesterday, some of us, and it was terrible the way that they were doing those chicken wings. Yeah, it was terrible. Like those chicken wings were just totally unacceptable. Anyways, what's another one that we said? Excessive knee drive, right? Next,
yeah,
excessive. All right, so the excessive knee kick would be this.
No rep.
No rep.
Yeah.
Now, if you do this, that's different, right? Once again. If you do this, if you do that, that's different. But when we're talking about doing like a knee tuck into the muscle up, it's gonna be a no rep. So once again, no rep, no rep, no rep. All right? I think everybody's on the same page right there.
All right, so the next exercise we're gonna explain is a weighted pull-up or weighted chin-up. That's gonna be the
Weighted
next.
muscle up.
Well, I got the weighted pull-up next.
So we're doing, so the first exercise is weighted pull up?
Yeah.
For the comp? Okay, all right. So for weighted pull up and weighted chin up, right?
Yep.
It will make it easier. It will make it easier if everybody brings their own weight belt. That way we're not trying to scramble. Hey, can I use your weight belt? No, come prepared. Bring your own belt. You know what I'm saying? You can get these for like 30, 40 bucks.
So you're gonna be a platform.
Yeah. So
we're gonna bring the wooden boxes. So
yes.
We're not using these.
Yeah.
This is just like today. But we're bringing the actual Vogue fitness boxes, you know what I'm saying? Like this big, you know?
Stable. Yeah, a lot stable. So another thing that needs to be addressed is that we're having, the weight classes are in the 2. We're doing 2 weight classes because we don't have enough people registering. So it doesn't make sense for us investing into 3 weight classes when really we need to only be investing into 2. So it's gonna be 164 on down for lightweight, 165 on up is going to be heavyweight. We're going to have scales out here. Everybody's going to have to check in at 10 a.m. No, 10 a.m.
Yeah,
10 a.m. to check in, weigh in. After that, you're free to eat what you want. I don't care. As long as you weigh in by 10 a.m.
Right.
Where
so
you got to weigh in at.
So be early. Right?
Yeah. So be early. You know what I'm saying? If you 164, you trying to drop weight, you know, fine, whatever. I don't care.
This for all y'all on YouTube, because most of y'all not here, so we explain it to y'all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all making this a lot difficult, huh?
Yeah. Most of the people that are going to come, they're like going to be watching.
Yeah, and they're probably not even going to watch the video. But anyway, so the starting weight for lightweight, right, is going to be how much?
For the weighted pull-up?
You have to start at a certain
70
weight.
pounds.
70 pounds for lightweight.
That's the minimum.
And how many? And what's the?
Oh, that's just all across.
That's only cost of
all
70
across.
pounds for all weight classes.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody has to start at least 70 pounds.
Right.
For the sake of time, we're not going to grab those other plates right now. We just have a 25-pound plate here, but this does have to be at least. See, this is why we're gonna have regular boxes.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? This is why we're gonna have regular boxes, right?
All right, so you want me to explain like from number one?
Yeah, so
right.
Start from the top. Get a little bit closer because I want to make sure the volume gets your voice.
So number one, the athlete must give the judge their attempted weight for each round. So you're gonna do 3 tries, 3 attempts. It's gonna be a rotation. You go and then the next man goes. But you're gonna tell the judge your the first weight that you're gonna lift. All right. So there are 3 attempts. Athlete may assume the dead hang starting position. So you start. All right, so you don't go until the judge commands you to go. Got it? So when the judge says enter, enter command, a staff member will help bring the stats and weight. I forgot to tell you about that. All right, so the judge will say begin lift, and the athlete may start the lift. Begin lift. Boom. And that's pretty much going to be the rep. And how we will indicate a rep is going to be using the use of the flags. All right? So pretty much, if it's a rep, we're gonna raise the flag up. Got it?
Right.
If it's no rep, the flag is gonna be down. Got it?
You have to wait for your judge's signal. So as we get to like the heavier weight, right? As we get to the heavier weight, you're gonna see that the weight isn't going to go up as fast as it would. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just act like this is 100 kilos, right? Drop. And I'm waiting for the ref.
Begin.
And then I gotta wait for the judge's signal to drop. And then he'll let me know if it's a rep.
You'll know if it's a rep.
I mean, but your chin has to clear over that bar. So that was the pull up. Let's do a chin up.
And also there's gonna be a judge on the side, a judge in the front. So there's 2 judges, one on the side, one in the front. Begin. Boom. Very easy like that. And that's how it's going to be. Just like that. So it's going to be super efficient. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so with these type of competitions, there's not going to be any room for error. Like it's going to be super concise. Judges are going to talk amongst, and there's instant replay as well. We have instant replay. So be on the lookout for that. So we'll actually have multiple angles, and judges will discuss amongst each other about the rep, if it's a no rep or a rep.
That way it's no discrepancy.
Yep, no discrepancy.
That way, like, if the athlete feels like he needs to challenge the referee, we're going to go right to the instant replay. Because we do have instances in competition where the ref may call no rep. Just like in any professional sport, they may call out of bounds. They may call pass interference. So they're going back to the instant replay, and we're going from there.
Some other things. For the weighted pull-up, no bending of the knees, no kipping.
Yes, so no reps. No reps. This goes for chin-up or pull-up. If you go.
No rep.
No rep. Another no rep. No rep.
You have any excessive indication of the knees moving?
No rep. That body needs to be in a straight line, right? Needs to be in a straight line. That's the same thing for pull-up or chin-up. Just make sure, like I said, you're starting for that dead hang and you're going straight up. You know, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It is difficult, but that's the name of this game. Right. That's the name of this game. This isn't something that's supposed to be, you know, easy.
All right, the next exercise is the weighted muscle up. All right, so they're going to start the same way. Athlete's going to start on the platform. All right, so there's 3 attempts. The athlete gives their first attempt to the judge. They tell them the first weight that you're going to lift. The minimum starting weight is 10 pounds for the weighted muscle up. Got it? Again, athlete starts in the dead hang position. Got it? Oh, again, I forgot to always mention there's going to be people that's going to help stack the weight on top of the box. So they're going to help you stack the weight. All right, let's see. You start from the dead hang position. After the judge says begin.
Well, let's be clear. It's not necessarily a dead hang position. You're going into what I like to call the kickstand scoop, right? And like a swing. You're going into a swing, a kickstand swing. Notice my leg. This is just me. You don't have to do it exactly like this. You can come off with both feet, but I like to come off 1 foot at a time. That keeps me nice and centered. So I go in just like this, and then I'll start to pull like that. So
wait, hold on. Let's run it back there. But you have the option. If you're able to start from a dead hang position, you can't, because there are people that can do that. So you can start from dead hang, or you can do like a little kick and swing up.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
They're gonna be people that they can do it.
That's fine. That's fine. If you can do that, go ahead and do it. But you wanna.
All right, bet. So again, you gotta clear the bar over both arms. No chicken winging.
Notice how my arms are straight when I go down.
Keep the legs straight. And that's a wrap. If we're allowing the movement of the legs, that's cool. Like there's some competitions like everywhere across the world. It's so different. Like we're gonna be different, of course, right? They want like super strict, like just boom, boom. Anything moving of the legs, they'll say no wrap. But we're allowing the movement of the legs and whatnot.
Is that a good angle? Because I know this bar is kind of like obstructing. You good?
I got you, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll go over one more rep. There was something that I just did that I want to be, precisely. What's the word? I want to be straightforward with, right? So when you go down and you begin your pull, you go up, wait for the judge's signal to come down. When you come down, right, you have to come down like this and then release, right? What you cannot do, of course, the chicken wing. Of course, of course the chicken wing, but what you cannot do is this. Jumping off the bar. You have to come down with your hands on the bar, back into the dead hang position, right? So that will be the rep. Like I said, no chicken wing. You can do the knee drive. And you can do, we can have some hip flexion there.
Again, it's going to be up to the judge anyway. So once we explain everything to you guys, the judge is going to indicate if it's a no rep or rep. So there's no, I'm going to
based upon the rules.
Yeah, based upon the rules. So they're going to go over this. Like we're going to meet with the judges and we're going to have a meeting. And this is what we do for all our competitions. We're going to go to Panera Bread or something like that, get some food, have lunch, and we're going to talk like really seriously about like the judging. But yeah, so they're going to be like no rep or rep. So it's up to them. You know what I mean? Of course, you can like appeal with the instant replay. That's the main tool of appealing the exercise. It's an instant replay. Yeah. Again, the judge is going to give you the flag if it's rep or no rep.
We're going to go over here to
Way
the
to
dips.
dip, right?
Yep. We're going to try to speed this up. We don't want to take up too much time. We can get some work in. Like Marcus already previously explained, everybody is going to give the judge their weight prior to the lift. So the weight will be put on the box and stacked on top.
Before each lift too. So before your first one, you give the weight. Before your second lift, you give the weight. Before your third lift, you give the weight. Pretty much like that.
So everybody knows what's going on. We're gonna come right here. Mark, get right here on the side angle, that'll be better.
Again, hold on before you start. So the staff member is gonna put the weight on the box, the specific weight that you lifted, they're gonna put it on the box. They're gonna stack it for you and wrap it around for you. All right. Again, 3 attempts. You're gonna start in the fully extended arms. All right. Once the judge says enter, you enter, and then begin lift. And then I'll raise the flag depending on if it's a rep or no rep. So what's a rep?
So once again, what I just did was a rep. We can either step off, wait for the signal, go. That would be a rep. Another rep. We can go shoulders to the bar if you got the mobility.
Pretty much what we're looking for is making sure your hips is going past the bar.
So what would mean? What would it mean for the hips not to go past the bar? Somebody may say, right? This is what we mean. This is very common.
Yeah, it's silly. It happens.
I like to call it the Miami Dolphin.
It's weird.
You know what I mean? Like it's very strange. It's like they're scared of the dip.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna put our triceps into it, but we ain't gonna put our body into it.
Another no rep excessively kicking your legs back,
Good call. So we'll demonstrate that as well. And that box is going to tell on you. That box is going to snitch on you.
Begin lift. No rep. No
You know what I'm saying? If you start
Judge
kicking,
is not going to raise the flag. He's going to keep it down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that would obviously it will be a no rep. You will forfeit, and then you get your next attempt.
Yeah.
If it ain't your third already.
Mm-hmm.
Another no rep, of course.
Not going past 90 degrees or not going at least 90. Yep. No rep. So if your elbows is not at least 90 degrees, that's no rep.
All right. Another no rep, excuse me, is I don't care if you go all the way down here. You didn't lock out. You didn't do this.
Yeah. So if you
You didn't do this and your feet are on the box, it's a no rep. Once again, just so we're clear, this is what we're looking for. You can go shoulders to the bar, I don't care, but you must go at least this low. Nice and simple.
Okay, so we got that out the way. Next exercise. Now we get into the weightlifting. Oh, the minimum starting weight for the dip is 90 pounds.
All weight classes.
Of all weight classes. So you got to start out with 90 pounds. Yeah. So if you start anything lighter than that, it's going to be disqualified. You know what I mean? So 90 pounds, bro. Like, we going heavy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next exercise, barbell squat. Barbell squat, and then last up is deadlift. That's going to be, I'll tell you, that's going to be the motivation.
How much time is that?
16:30.
16 minutes?
Yeah.
God dang. Oh, let's hurry this up. That's going to take forever to upload. All right. So our spotters are going to be for 3. We got 3 spotters. Khalid, can we get right here? Zay, can we get right here? Marty, can you just get behind me? So we got 3 spotters, right? Typically in powerlifting, they're squatting 600 pounds or better sometimes, right? So actually it will be 5, 2 and 2, and then 1, right? Sometimes more. But for this, I don't think anybody's going over 500 pounds or even 400 pounds.
Well, that's some big dude.
You know, I mean, I know I will, but 400, not 5, but, you know, might get 400, who knows, right? So, don't touch the bar. Do not touch the bar. That's the main thing. Spotters are not touching the bar. The weight is all you. The spotters are there is if you fail. Spotters got to be vigilant, and they're going to catch the weight if you drop, right? So don't touch it. I'm waiting for my judge's signal.
Begin.
You can take as many steps as you got to. I don't care, but I advise you not to. I'm waiting for my signal.
Begin.
No, lift.
Oh,
You
lift.
got to re-rack. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You would
so
say rack.
Okay, re-rack.
You would say rack,
Got it.
and then he would rack the bar back onto the platform, right?
We can get in here because it's not easy.
So, a no rep. Once we got the judge's signal,
Begin.
that bounce is a no rep. That bounce is a no rep, right? We're doing that bounce is going to be a no rep, flat out. Another no rep. That's going to be a no rep. All right. Why is that a no rep? Because the thighs, the hamstrings are not parallel to the ground. The hamstrings got to be parallel to the ground, right? You can go ATG. That's fine. You can go parallel to the ground. But this is 90 degrees. This isn't 90. This is parallel. This is below 90. But for most people, depending on how their leg is structured, some people may classify this as a 90-degree squat. This isn't a full squat. This is a 90-degree squat. Look at the angle. It's a right angle right there, right? Going right here, that's more so what? Acute angle, right? So right there is what we're pretty much looking for, that or lower. We don't want to keep this, you know, any longer. So we'll go right into the deadlifts now. Watch out. So for the deadlifts, you can do sumo. You can do sumo or conventional, right? You can do mixed grip or overhand grip, right? So the sumo grip is like the sumo position is like this. I'm waiting for my judge's signal.
Begin.
Waiting for my judge's signal.
So what is the finish?
The signal is just once I'm up here. You can't be right here, right? Because that's not a full deadlift. You have to be up here. All right. So once everybody's up here, then the judge will give us our signal to drop the weight.
And what was the signal be like? Drop the weight, or what do you want the phrase to be?
It could be whatever.
It could be good.
It could be whatever. The
So
flag.
Okay, flag.
The flag. But once that flag goes up, you have to complete the rep by putting it down with your body. A lot of people, they won't complete their deadlift. They will go right here, they will begin to lift, and just drop the weight. That's gonna be a no rep. Same thing with conventional. Hands in between your legs. Keep that chest up. Keep those arms straight.
So, one question. So, when you get up top, the raising the flag, that's when you raise the flag?
Yeah.
Or when you come down bottom? That's when you indicate.
You would have to do both, probably. You would have to do both. You have to do both.
I'll come down bottom, and that's when the judge will indicate if it's a low rep or rep.
You got to indicate the lockout though.
So
You know what I mean? That's because that's where the main issue is.
Yeah.
gonna be.
good when they lock out, when they put it down. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So good when we lock up. And mind, this is our first time doing this, so bear with us, right?
We learned.
We ain't going no favoritism. We ain't gonna get it wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So once again, conventional. I don't care if you mix it up or go overhand. You can't do this, but this is what you will do for conventional. Waiting for the referee signal.
Begin.
Good. Once again, no rep. Just dropping the weight like that is going to be a no rep. We don't have anything in our rule book for the excessive back bend, the back breaker. If you want to do that, I advise against it, right?
Well, most people that learn deadlift, they know that they're gonna.
You better do that deadlift properly. You will get hurt.
Come on.
You will get hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
If anybody's attempting a heavy lift, they know they gotta have good
Posture.
posture.
A lot of guys are going to drop it after they walk out, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gonna come
And that's
down.
why they got to be advised on it. That's why we're advising on people now is that you cannot drop that weight. You're going to have to put that weight down, right? I don't care if you slam it down. I don't care if you slam it down.
with it, pretty much.
Come down with that weight.
Right. Right.
All right.
So you just have to be holding, hands have to be engaged on it all the way down. Got it.
This video is pretty much too long, so we're going to upload this. If you have any questions, just comment, email us, DM us. I don't care what you do. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Registration will be in the description of this video. That's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys May 13th.